In spiritual warfare, you may go to the doctor and the doctor runs all types of tests on you and they come back and say, they don't know what's wrong with you. Spiritual warfare can be between human and spirit. Spiritual warfare can be between human and human. What do I mean by this? When you are in a spiritual war between spirit and human, you have a spirit attacking a human. So you may find this attack can be psychic attacks, panic, which reflect itself as panic attacks. You may have people being attacked in their sleep, which can manifest as sleep paralysis at times. Now, on the end of physical or human and human warfare spiritually, you will find that spiritualists are throwing magic at one another. Now, I remember there was this one YouTuber that was claiming to be a spiritualist that indulges in spiritual warfare. And one thing I realized was that this individual was doing things such as reporting people on social media. And when their channels would get knocked down, they would say, this is spiritual warfare. This is not spiritual warfare. See, spiritual warfare is a non-contact sport. When you're doing magic to bring someone down, you're really not supposed to get your hands involved. It's like I usually say, never get your hands caught up in the cookie jar. The reality behind spiritual warfare is that it is 100% spiritual. Spiritual warfare is a non-contact sport.
I would like you guys to hit that like button and share this video. By doing so, you help this video move through the algorithm.
In spiritual warfare, you may go to the doctor and the doctor runs all types of tests on you and they come back and say, they don't know what's wrong with you. Or they've run so much tests and they can't help it. If you're out there sending people to go do bodily harm to someone, this is not spiritual warfare. This is carnality. And I want people to understand what spiritual warfare is, because there's a lot of people out here that have a misunderstanding of what spiritual warfare is. They think doing carnal things to bring someone down or to hurt someone is spiritual warfare. I look at this as buffoonery. This is tomfoolery to do spiritual work on their rival. They're looking for results through spirituality. If they were looking for the latter, they would have done it themselves. They would have reported whomever their enemies are on social media, or they would have called the cops on them and made false accusations against them on their own. Spiritual warfare is real. There's people that end up in very difficult situations financially. They can end up with health complications. They can end up in various situations that are not pleasant to the human experience.